Welcome back to the Now Morning Show. It's time to talk about Youth on Stage, National Youth Festival and Talent Search. And we have in studio with us Kimmy Snout Robinson, head judge and a committee member. Good morning, Kimmy. How are you?
Good morning, Natasha. I'm fine, thank you.
Thanks for being here with us this morning. We appreciate it.
You took some coffee, but yes, I'm here.
Girl, I understand. I definitely understand. But you've brightened us up this morning, so thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So let's talk a little bit about the Youth on Stage National Youth Festival and Talent Search. Can you tell us a little bit more about it?
Well, it's a project by the Ministry of Youth Development and National Service, and they were striving to create a platform for young persons who have talent and want to showcase to Trinidad and Tobago to participate and possibly win a cash prize, as well as be exposed to a number of opportunities to encourage them to pursue their career in the creative industry.
And how has it been progressing so far?
It has been fantastic. Seeing it behind the scenes and seeing their passion of all the participants as well has been amazing.
Let's talk about that. So behind the scenes, what you will experience is very different from what some others may experience. What has it been like thus far being the head judge, and what has preparation been like for it?
Well, behind the scenes, the preparation for it has been, of course, there's challenges, because I grew up in theatre, and as usual, Murphy's Law, what will go wrong will go wrong. So it also created opportunities, or I should say teaching opportunities as well, for the contestants themselves to understand that in this business, things are going to happen, and you have to deal with it as it comes. So behind the scenes, teaching them that, as well as giving them feedback. A lot of them flourished on the feedback, and not, maybe we can keep it TV friendly, not giving them ad hoc information.
Right.
Didn't go anyway. If you give them the truth, you realize that they took it and they went home, did their homework and come back. Because for the auditions was in 10 different locations in Trinidad and Tobago. And how it was set up is that if you missed this location, or if you didn't get through in this location, you could come in another location and try again. Yeah, so some of them took the feedback they got in one location if they didn't get through, and came back in multiple locations. So we have some contestants who would have participated or auditioned about 4 times.
Oh, wow.
Yes, and that kind of thing. And then they would have got through the last time. Then we had some wildcards who would barely have missed out on being in the top 5 selected in that community, and they were offered the opportunity to come back, and some of them got through from that point. So at this point, we have 27 semi-finalists. 7 would have been those persons who came and were ready.
Right.
Right? So, and we're calling those almost like a golden buzzer, but we call them the GT. They get through.
Makes sense.
Right? So they get through to go straight to semi-finals without having to do quarterfinals. So that's 7, and then we have 20 selected from 60-something from the quarterfinals.
That's incredible, and it must have been such a challenge. When you say 10 locations and now 27 people, it must have been a lot to have to pour through.
Absolutely. So it's like we had over 500 applicants. We auditioned 250-something contestants, and now we're down to 27.
Down to 27, definitely a challenging job ahead of you and your team. Where can we view the auditions and quarterfinals, Kimmy?
Well, auditions and quarterfinals have been completed.
Okay.
And I know right here on your lovely network, TTT will be bringing it to the public, because the auditions were closed to the public. Of course, with regards, similarly to the mandate of the project to securing the welfare of all the persons, it would have been secured but taped, so it will be shown on TTT pretty soon. So we have to look out for that information on the auditions and the quarterfinals. But the semifinals is on the 27th of July.
Okay.
And it's at the Hyatt Waterfront, and it's open to the public. And tickets will be available at the MYDNS head office on Elizabeth and Tradwick Road. And of course, if you follow their social media, they're very, very good with their IG, Facebook, etc. You'll get the information as into when tickets are available for collection.
They definitely are, and it sounds like it's a day not to be missed on the 27th of July. And at the Hyatt Waterfront too?
Yes, and they're going to be celebrity judges as well.
Who's going to be judging, aside from you?
too kind. I'm not a celebrity, but I'll take it. So how it's structured is the celebrity judges, 5 celebrity judges, and the 10 contestants who are successful from the semi-final rounds, who are going to the final rounds, will get to select a judge to be their mentor. So each judge mentor 2 persons to the final. So yeah, so it's a lot more than meets the eye. It's not your regular talent search competition.
This is a lot.
Yeah.
And I mean, how long has preparation been for this up until now? How long have you been working on this thus far?
I've been part of this committee for about 3 months, and I know they would have been preparing for it way before that, because yes, they wanted the impact to be much more than just what meets the eye. Yeah.
Kimmy, from what you've seen so far with the auditions, the interactions, how secure would you say the future of the creative arts is in Trinidad and Tobago?
Oh, I think it's fantastic. What I think we need to offer a lot more of, because I keep it real as usual, is platforms for opportunity, which is what this project does. So if we have a lot more of platforms for opportunity, because we have a lot of talented youth, but what they don't have is access to opportunity to continue, persist in their careers. And seeing from the pool of talent that are our current semi-finalists for the Youth on Stage show, we have from a jump roper to a contortionist. Yeah, it is a variety of talent that you won't be like, wait, nah, you're a Trini. You'll expect it from, right? And it's important for a youth to know that what you're doing is not strippiness. What you're doing is something you could craft and create and package and perform for the world. Yeah?
And that's something that's so important, that needs to be said, and it also needs to be heard so we can foster that growth. Kimmy, any closing comments for Trinidad and Tobago?
I think I just gave my...
There we go.
I think I just gave my closing comment, but I'll say, yeah, be you, be true, and let your talent speak for you.
Very well said. Well, Kimmy, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
I have some challenges ahead of you with this competition, but you will definitely succeed. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Kimmy Stout Robinson, head judging committee member for My DNS, Youth on Stage National Youth Festival and Talent Search. You don't want to miss the semi-finals that are coming up on the 27th of July. Stay tuned. The Now Morning Show has some more content coming up after this.